Very good morning, friends. I hope you're doing safe and healthy. Well, in the previous video on IFRIC 12, or what we call service concession arrangements, I was discussing about the first aspect, and that is the revenue in the books of the operator arising on account of upgradation, construction, or arising out of the operation and maintenance of the SCA. Now today in this particular video, we're going to look at another aspect of accounting, and that is determining the nature of the operator's asset. Since the operator is granted by the grantor, you can say delegated the job in terms of creating the public infrastructure. Now the question rises that as far as the infrastructure is concerned, how would the operator reflect it in his books of accounts? Can he follow the concept of Ind AS 16 and show this as a PPE? Can he apply the concept of lease and show this as a leased asset under Ind AS 116, or is he supposed to apply something else? Well, if you recall, I had this discussion earlier as well in one of the initial videos on SCA. But I think let's put this in concrete, that what is the role of the infrastructure which the operator gets a right to access. Mind the words, I'm not saying the right to something, I'm saying right to access. So let's find this out in detail. What is the nature of the operator's asset? इंटरमीडिएट के बच्चों के लिए खुशखबरी, और खुशखबरी ये कि जो बच्चे अपने 2022 और 2023 अटेम्प्ट के लिए अपनी तैयारी कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए अनअकैडमी पर संडे को होने जा रहा है एक मेगा कमबैक कंपटीशन। इसके अंदर आप एक लाइव टेस्ट देंगे, और इस लाइव टेस्ट को कंडक्ट किया जाता है संडे को 12 बजे, और इसके अंदर आपके इंटरमीडिएट सिलेबस के बेसिस पर आपसे कुछ ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे, और इसके बेसिस पर आपको रैंक्स पर कुछ इनाम मिलेंगे, और इसके अंदर 1 करोड़, जी हाँ 1 करोड़ का एक स्कॉलरशिप पूल है, जिसके अंदर आपको इंटरमीडिएट की बुक्स और स्कॉलरशिप्स मिलेंगी। करना आपने कुछ नहीं है, डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स के अंदर आपको एक लिंक मिलेगा, उस लिंक को आप क्लिक कीजिए, और उसके बाद एक इनवाइट कोड आपको इस्तेमाल करना है। उसके लिए आप मेरा कोड इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं CAKB10, और उससे आप इस कंपटीशन में लाइव टेस्ट के अंदर एब्सोल्युटली फ्री पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। तो भाई तैयारी कीजिए, टेस्ट दीजिए और इतने सारे इनाम जीतिए। आइए लेट्स क्रैक इट। Well, as I just made a mention that, the issue is that the infrastructure which the operator is constructing or upgrading, or he's operating and maintaining, what is the role of this infrastructure? What are you going to do in the books of the operator? Can it be recognized as a PPE? And the answer is a no. Can it be recognized as a lease under Ind AS 116? The answer is a no. Let's find out some reasons also for the same. Well, as you can see in the chart, I've given the logic in terms of the recognition as a PPE. The infrastructure which is within the scope of IFRIC 12 cannot be shown as a PPE in the books of the operator, because he does not get the right to control the asset. He only gets a right to access, and since he gets a right to the access, in this particular case, the recognition parameters in terms of Ind AS 16 would never get met. So this cannot be shown as an asset. Secondly, if you say that we're looking at recognizing this as an asset taken on lease from the grantor, the answer is again a no. Here again, that under Ind AS 116, you need to again prove the control test. Now, interestingly, you'll find something very interesting in the entire Ind AS. All these Ind AS, are talking in terms of a control test and not a risk and reward. It comes to the revenue recognition, there is a control test. It comes to leases, we get a control test. It comes to the IFRIC, it comes a control test. So everywhere there is a control test, which is much, much larger as compared to the risk and reward test. So now the question comes to the mind, if not a PPE, if not a leased asset, then what? Well, the operator's right to the consideration is going to be recorded as either a financial asset or an intangible asset, or maybe a combination of the two. That is what we call a bifurcated model. So what I'm going to do in the next video, I am going to take some typical examples giving you a facts of the case on the basis of which you're going to decide whether it is a case of FA, a financial asset model, that is Index 109, or is it a case of an intangible asset model, which is Index 38, or maybe it's a blend of the two following Index 109 and 38, and that's what we call the bifurcated model. So that's all in this particular video. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye-bye.